Thanks so much, team. Now we've reached the end of January, and by now it's back to school, back to varsity, and of course back to work. Last week, we had Tara and Opal in studio chatting to us about the career checklist for women. So today we thought we'd give the men a little insight on what to wear in a corporate environment, push the boat out a little bit and inspire you. There's a saying that goes, style is a way to say who you are without having to speak. Now, what does that mean exactly? Well, we're about to find out. What are some of the must-have items for office wear? What is trending at the moment? What is too formal, or maybe a little too cash? We are joined by the ever so stylish Seth Shazy, who's going to give us a rundown on how to dress for every kind of modern office. This is fun, Seth. This is cool,
I'm excited,
man.
Yeah. And I mean, we can't really deny going back to work now. It's actually February.
Yeah, oh no, it's there. We've survived January, as we call it. But it's an exciting time. Well, we're almost there. We're almost there, buddy. But there is an opportunity here because, let's be honest, you get judged by what you wear in an office environment, probably more than any other.
Of course.
And it's a fine line to walk because you want to be able to express yourself, but you've also got to toe the line. What are some of the major work menswear trends at the moment?
So one of the nicest things is that with being more sustainable, we're seeing a lot of trends where people are being essentialists, which means people are buying less items that they can pull a multitude of directions. Suits are a great idea, but now you no longer have to always wear a tie with it. You can actually make it a little bit more casual. And it is summer in South Africa's hot.
Unless you work in finance, you don't have to wear a tie every day.
Even in finance, I think the rules are changing. People are becoming more modern. And also, you know, striped suits as well. It's no longer just a statement suit. You can actually show off a little bit if you wear it down a little bit with a T-shirt or with like an open tie again. And we're seeing a huge trend actually of people are starting to wear sneakers out there and going out. Like if you're wearing a suit or wearing a semi-formal outfit, you can get away with just wearing sneakers.
I love that, man. That's definitely my vibe, and I love dressing it down. And obviously, we get to have a lot of fun in our space. Our office is this.
And
so
look
it's
at
not
you
exactly
now. Like,
very corporate.
people envy you.
You really can dress it down and end up doing a bit of kung fu at the office. That's how our life works. But you have an opportunity to accessorize in a way at the office that you don't have anywhere else. What are some of the must-have items?
So I think, like, one of the must-have, like, a guy should always have a well-tailored suit. So that's just, like, the basis of every sort of wardrobe if you're actually working. But then, right now, we're seeing a huge trend on black tees. So if you have a black T-shirt, you can dress it up with, like, even jeans. It will suddenly look just, I mean, like I'm doing today. Like, I am still wearing just something relatively casual at the bottom. But having a black T-shirt kind of sombers the outfit and makes it suddenly ready for work.
Bit of monochrome, and you just popped it with a bit of colour with a pocket square.
Exactly.
It's formal,
Exactly. And, I mean, that's what you do. If you can basically style it up in the same outfit, could be worn multiple ways if you just change the other accessories. So you could get a pocket square, you can get a bag or a hat if you want. We're seeing a huge rise in white sneakers. So again, like I wasn't trying to be the model. There's an actual model coming for this. But white sneakers are in. Black tees are a huge trend, and a really good statement suit is going to always be like a classic.
And it makes you feel good. And I think you know it is an emotional game being at the office if you've got to go and do a presentation, if you've got to put your best foot forward, feeling good about yourself really does make a big difference. And there's nothing like a good, well-fitted suit to make you feel confident.
He is well-fitted.
You've got some pretty cool accessories. Take me through that.
Yes, so accessories, guys tend to want something that's a lot simpler to put together. So which is why, if you look at this rack, it is sort of the colors that's like more monochromatic. And that's a good base if you're especially starting like a new year or your first year at work. This is a good base for a wardrobe. But then you can also change things up by having a good cool hat. You can have a crossbody bag. You're still seeing those. It's practical, so you can carry your iPads and your stuff when you're commuting, but it's also, it adds to your style. And pocket squares, like we mentioned, that's always going to, you can add like a belt. So there's a lot of ways that you can play around it.
Make it quirky. You know, there's something that can speak volumes about your personality type. So you did mention you got a model. Do you want to bring him in?
Yes. We've got Ramsey, who's basically going to show us what we can do. So our rack here is all the stuff that's available at Woolies right now. And what do you think? Come on.
Really cool. And this is something that I've never done before, but I quite like that because there is a bit of a retro throwback to pulling up the sleeves of the suit.
Yeah,
but it just takes the edge off.
Yeah.
He's obviously got a fantastic silhouette. That's something
no one with folded arms looks uptight. So this is like cool. You look chilled. Everyone likes you in the office. And I mean, this is a simple look that I think is not really going to be, I don't know, too scary for anyone who wants to be modern. It's accessible, and you're wearing it. You can wear it without socks. You can just put on secret socks. And if you take this jacket off, it's so simple to actually transform it into a completely new look. So we'll show you.
That's much more casual. And the mixing the browns with the monochrome with the black and the white. Yeah. Because that actually looks fantastic.
Well, see, that's the nice thing about breaking the rules. So in 2020, everyone gets to play and basically become their own person.
Fun, man.
So now, suddenly, this looks completely different. Now it's really retro. You've got the poor boy hat.
0.3 seconds.
You've got and you've got the crossbody bag, and I mean,
very cool, man.
And to make up the full proportions, if you just fold up the jacket, it actually adds a lot of like modernity to the look.
Yeah, it's funky. It's fresh.
You feel good, Ramsey?
Yes, I do.
Good, great. And yeah, all of those looks are available right now, and it's an easy way to jazz up your look for back to work.
Back to work, back to school doesn't have to be boring, brother. Thank you so much. Always on point. I think you have an opportunity to refresh your mindset, refresh your look and your wardrobe, and feel sharp, look sharp. All of these picks are coming to you from Woolworths and are available right now in stores, online, and of course on the super cool Woolworths app.